Fight fans, this fight is brought to you by Fight Shop. Check them out at FightShop.com. All right, fight fans, once again, this is your featured main event of the evening. 5 rounds for the FightersRep Super Lightweight Championship. Judges scoring at ringside, Damian Hollywood, Brandon Yamabe, and Daniel Castillo. Your referee calling the action in the ring, Big Mark Reyes. Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing at fight time at 136.6 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, representing Paradox Muay Thai and Syndicate, this is Grant Perkins! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the black corner, he stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing at fight time at 138 pounds. He has an amateur kickboxing record, a perfect one, 8 wins, no defeats, 7 wins by way of knockout. This will be his second defense of his championship. Fighting out of Redlands, California, representing Squirrel Muay Thai and X-Fit, he is the reigning and defending FightersRep Super Lightweight Champion, Jason Gator Granado! And with your final instructions, Big Mark Reyes.
This is the 5th and final championship bout on FightersRep, and this is the main event. Grant Perkins taking on the defending champion, Jason Granado.
The marquee matchup of the evening, here we go. Grant Perkins looking to pull off the upset special. He said, "I'm always the underdog."
Perkins punching long.
He called himself a pressure puncher, and he's bringing on the pressure here early in round 1.
Granado trying to use the kicks to establish some power. Hits him with the cross, rocks him down. And gives him a standing 8 count. Granado smells blood.
Grant Perkins appears to be fine. His legs are underneath him.
He's keeping his hands a little bit low, and Granado was able to punch in between there. Perkins trying to load up. Granado using the bounce in his step to cut angles.
Credit to Granado, too, for being patient, picking and choosing his spots. Obviously a 5-round fight, but a punishing one to begin.
I feel Perkins has got to keep his guard a little bit tighter against Granado. Granado finding its mark in between the arms of Perkins. If Perkins can keep himself a little bit tighter, he's got some long reach, long punches. He's able to find those marks every once in a while, but he's got to tighten up his defense if he wants to stay in the game against the Gator.
Perkins just spit out some blood. Obviously some damage being done there by Jason Granado, looking to chomp down the challenger, Grant Perkins. But considering the one-sided nature of that round, I thought Perkins had some nice moments there, letting his hands go. He looked comfortable. I think now that he got those early jitters out of him, this is perhaps a make-or-break round, if you want to call it that.
Well, here we go for round number 2.
He could really reset the tone here and get Gator Granado's respect.
He's trying to let those long punches go. And Gator's playing a good counter-fighting game.
Nice counter shot by Jason Gator Granado.
And I feel that's where he's most effective. He can go inside, a mouthpiece pops out. Spin back fist, brings a smile out of Perkins. Perkins wants to stay in that fight game, exchanging leather. And he's going to call timeout to get the mouthpiece back on.
Perkins absorbed several punches without a mouthpiece there. Referee Mark Reyes was looking for a lull in the action to place the mouthpiece back in, and Granado with the veteran move, pressing the pace and getting some shots in.
And it seems like the Gator has found his rhythm. He's got his footwork, he's cutting angles.
And Perkins is fighting with his mouth open, which leads me to believe is the reason why the mouthpiece fell out. But again, a patient Granado hitting pay dirt with every punch. Perkins getting dominated through two.
He is, he's leaving his head a little bit open, and again, he's opening his mouth, he's breathing out of his mouth, and maybe taking this fight on 10 days' notice is not enough time for a camp like this. But he's stepping up to the plate because he wants that strap. But Granado playing a good counter game, staying in the pocket, bouncing in and out, cutting nice angles, and finding his groove right now. Granado just got to maintain that composure, let the fight unravel, and I think he will get this stoppage. And here we go for the third round. Perkins letting the kicks go. Snapping his head back, Granado. Granado dipping inside, launching that cross. Perkins trying to paw in with that jab to set up the punch. Granado, right hand is finding itself like a magnet. Scores that right hand once again, and a third time. And another standing 8 count.
Perkins absorbing a barrage of punches. Referee Mark Reyes not liking the body language. And here we have a low blow.
And it might be that needed rest that Perkins need to kind of regroup himself. But now he's all good. He doesn't want to cool down. Granado is still great snap, great bounce in his feet. And he's finding its mark with that right cross. It's just like a magnet, working its way very effectively against the southpaw Perkins. Granado goes to the body, goes to the head, and that cross is just finding its mark. And it may be just a matter of time before our referee, Mark Reyes.
A hapless Perkins there held on to Granado at the end of round 3. The volume of punches he's absorbing have mounted here through 6 minutes of action. And at the very least for Granado, he is getting some rounds in, some more valuable experience, because 7 of his 8 wins have not reached the distance. He has 7 knockouts of those 8 wins. So at the very least, he is getting some rounds in and upping the ante as far as the cardio goes.
Oh, absolutely. And it's getting good work. He's using his footwork. He's using his bounce. He's got a great counterpunch right that's finding his mark. And this is a valuable experience that he'll take to the bank. But I'm sure he's going to want to end this pretty quick as our referee, Mark Reyes, sends Perkins to our ringside physician, Dr. Gary Furness. Furness checking the movement of his eyes. And under the advice of the doctor, stops the bout.
Jason Granado improves to 9-0, defends his super lightweight title once more. A game Grant Perkins gave everything he could handle, but outmatched in this fight, which he took on short notice 10 days ago. Credit to him for taking on the challenge.
Oh, definitely. You know, he had an opportunity. You know, he got the golden ticket. He tried to win. He stepped up to the plate. And that is all my respects to a warrior like Grant Perkins.
But all of the punches that Granado was landing is just snapping Perkins' head back.
Listen, he did the perfect strategy. He's using that rear hand against the southpaw, and it's finding its mark. That right cross was like a magnet, and he was shooting bullets down the pipe all the time. And Granado improves to 9-0, but also 8 by way of knockout. The Gator still maintains his bite.
And there's the partisan crowd that we alluded to earlier in the evening. Over 100 of his closest friends and family here to support him in his title defense. Such a joy to watch Jason Granado.
All right, fight fans. Let's give it up one more time for both of these fighters. What a war for our main event. At 1 second of round number 4, your referee, Big Mark Reyes, stopped the bout, declaring your winner by Dr. Stoppage. And still, FightersRep Super Lightweight Champion, Jason Gator Granado.
Granado maintains that strap. FightersRep champion. Again, George Francis is building these fighters, following them just like you follow NBA players, Major League players. Jason Granado
with your winner and still FightersRep champion, Jason Gator Granado. Jason, how you feel, champ?
Oh, I feel good. I'm pretty tired, as you can tell.
Again, you tired? Whoa, that's a shock.
Dude, yeah, no, if I don't get him out in the fucking first, dude, I got a little bit of conditioning to do, a little bit of stuff going on outside, but hey, fuck it, we got the job done, you know what I'm saying? I got everybody right here. Look at all these people. Look at all these people right here. Let's go. That's who I do it for right here. I got young ones in the crowd. I got family in the crowd, their family in the crowd, friends. This is all my family right here, baby. That's all I do it for right here.
Now, we just had history in the making, our very first FightersRep Women's Champion, but you, I don't know if you know this, Jason, you just made history here in the Lions Den. You are the very first champion to successfully defend his title twice. How does that feel, champ?
I like that a lot. It's a good record, but twice? That's it?
That's it, I know.
I'm doubling that shit. Let's go, baby.
There you go. I like the sounds of that. Now, let's talk about the fight real quick. So, you found just a home for that right straight. But you got to give credit to your opponent, Grant. It seems like nothing was going to stop him, even that right. Did you feel in the later rounds a little bit of trepidation that he wasn't going down?
Yeah, I didn't want to finish this fight with the right hand. That's 8 finishes out of 9.
Who's keeping count now?
Exactly. I wanted to get him out with something earlier, but even at the face-offs, when I faced off with him, I knew this kid's a fucking psychopath, bro. Hey, Grant. Hey, give a round of applause for Grant. Grant's a fucking man. Let's go. Give him a round of applause. He came in all the way from Vegas on 1.5 week notice when a lot of these guys wouldn't even come 45 minutes, 30 minutes to come fight me.
Let's talk about that. He did. We had to find him literally to come and fight you. Your original opponent, I believe, dropped out, and he stepped in. Just shows you the pedigree of our champion here in FightersRep with Gator Granado. Now, real quick, again, I know you want to double the defenses of your title, so what does the future hold for you here? More title defenses, another title in a different division. What's the future for Jason Gator Granado?
Of course, more title defenses. I want to be pro soon, and to be that, I got to go to MMA, so I'm going to be doing MMA next, guys, probably. I'm going to get my ground game, get on my work in. I'm not calling it quits here at the FightersRep, but, I got a lot of business to take care of outside.
There you go. Now, of course, you do have a lot of friends, fans, family out here in the Lions Den. Any last words you want to give them, champ?
Just shout out everyone, man. Shout out all the kids. Shout out everybody at home watching this on the stream. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love every single buddy in here. That's what I do it for. And, hey, 9-0, let's go party.
There you go. Kiss and better yourself. As always, a pleasure. Once again, congratulations, your winner and champion, Jason Gator Granado.